Всем привет, с вами Мафия. Погнали. Так, значит, первое. Ник был без сознания. Пойдем попробуем. Так. Посмотрим, что получится. Так. Где там? Без сознания. Получается. Вторая. Машина горела. Да стой, стой. Машина горела. И третье. Получается, препятствие отсутствует. Хорошо. Да, две программы записывают, блядь. Получается, вот так это все было. Ну и дальше-то чё?
The road signs were damaged. Two of them torn and burnt.
Ага.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Странно. Видимо, неправильно. Ха. Хорошо, сейчас попробуем еще раз. А теперь вот так.
One simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Так, Ник ехал без сознания почему-то. С открытой дверью. Его убили. Походу. Кто-то его, короче, зафигарил. Так, бензин взял, полил грузовик. Потом столкнул его. А потом поджег. И машина загорелась. И она ехала, горела. Понятно. Кто это был?
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Call the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Нормально ход. Ограбили. Так, что ж. Опс, я ничего. Фото сделал. Так, приехали мы. Участок Анны.
Okay, so about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
Huh.
I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Чё там? Поговорить с Джо. Хорошо. Только меня что-то туда кинули. Или мне надо сюда идти? Ну ладно, пойдем. Не вопрос. Так, а
last time I
он
was
Джо.
here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive. Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside.
Ага. Ясно.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. At the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
That's right. And Sam here's got a good mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I?
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Бляха. Ладно, давай.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Так,
I need to get in there
Джо
eventually.
уехал.
But maybe I should look around the property
Ага.
first.
Хорошо, погоди. Да-да-да. Возможно. Так. Веточки, камушки. Следы шин. Ага, понятно. Ну, пойдем поговорим с Анной. Ага. Окей.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Ну да, ну да. Разбили стекло. Кто это может быть? Интересно. Нифига тут бардак.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Да, бардак конкретный. Ладно, Анна, сейчас я приду. Так, где кухня? Здесь кухня. Кухня вот она. Холодильник.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Сейчас налью.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Ага. Угу. Билеты.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
Угу.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
Согласен. Угу.
Anna always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there.
Понятно. Банан валяется, еще бананы. Так, где вода у ней? Где у ней водички-то? Кладовая.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here.
Ага.
Feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No.
Так. Где напитки, блядь? Да, в шкафу. Так, шкаф открыть. Шкаф.
No drinks in here.
Тут напиток нет. Холодильники. Че, в холодильнике нет напитки? Стоять. Вот еще один шкаф, закрытый. Так, здесь ничего нету. На кухне, блядь. На кухне тоже ничего нет. В холодильник не попасть. Только изучить. Где хоть выпить можно? Напитки эти.
Here's where she keeps her
Нашел.
drinks.
Так, что надо? В принципе, виски. Шоколадный напиток. Виски, может быть.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
Не знаю.
You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Так, и точно вот это пойдет. Не знаю. Ладно, пойдем. Дадим ей.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already.
Ага, хорошо. Так, Анна, держи. Стаканчик.
Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet.
Да, не
I
за что.
assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house?
You're not
Отвлечь
alone.
ее.
Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Ха.
It's helping a bit.
Ну и отлично. Че, все? Давай я буду осматриваться. Так, что у нас тут беспорядок?
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
Сейчас приберется. Гитара.
There.
Отлично. Все на месте. Ноты даже есть. О, на гитаре.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Понятно. Книги. Все. Уборка. Прибрался
She
здесь.
ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Так, подушки только валяются, и все, так, нормально. Но здесь еще что-то валяется. Картина. Хлам всякий. Бумажечки. Изучить. Статья.
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts.
Угу. Понятно. Так, здесь что у нас?
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Угу. Ясно. Так, здесь что у нас?
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Ясно. О, воспоминания опять. Ага. Так.
Sam.
Да что ж тебя такое, блядь, управление? Неужели?
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know.
Ему пофигу.
Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Ага. Вроде бы и все. Плакат какой-то.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Ага. Так. Понятно, с ней ничего ни о чем не потрещишь. С тобой в чем базар?
Anna always has trouble thinking when there's weird noises going on. To be fair, most people do. Like that. Whatever that is, it'd be smart to find it and shut it off.
Да сейчас еще и хожу. Вон бутылку нашел. Какую-то. Ай, блядь, управление. Собачье управление.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Хрен его знает. Найдем, узнаем, кому это пришло в голову. Так. Что у нас тут? Взять. Фотография, да? Ага, с ником. Ага. Вернули обратно. Так. Так, что у нас здесь? Фото. Ага, банда какая-то. Да что тебе такое? Ой-ой-ой. Ай. Да. Неужели сработало?
Finally, there.
Так, ладно. Здесь мы осмотрели. Погнали дальше.
I know
Наверх.
you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Хорошо. Как скажешь, братан.
Try talking to Anna about all this again. And remember, go in slowly.
Хорошо. Давай.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
She needs support. Something solid.
Я понял. Я понял.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Ага.
I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Ладно.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
Uh-huh.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone.
Ладно.
It wasn't doomed. It's just like every relationship. It requires a lot of work from everyone involved. Whether people are ready to put in the work, well, that's different. I think we weren't. Not really. At least I wasn't. Good to see you realized that.
Maybe. We were younger, different. It feels like a lifetime has passed. It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, you can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, We'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks.
Да не за что, чё. Ладно. Осмотреть верхний этаж. Хорошо, погнали, осмотрим верхний этаж. Не вопрос. Так. Бумаги тут валяются. Давай сюда посмотрим.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
Ага. Закрыто.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Ладно. Пойдем далее. Тут вот ванна есть. Грязные шмотки. Еще что-то. Опа.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Ага.
Not the smartest decision, but Anna deserves a break.
Ну, согласен. И самое умное. Нафиг мы трогали тогда? Так, здесь что у нас?
Why is it so dark in here?
Шкатулка. Ага. Что искали, непонятно.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Ага. Вагон книг валяется. Ага, это та дверь. Так, ноутбук или что это, типа
I
того.
guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is
Ага,
this Nick's?
походу. Пароли, блядь.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Ага. Сзади. Братан. Долбанули меня. Долбанул кто-то драпу. Блин, свалил.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
Huh.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need to find the man that clocked me over the head. They know what they took, and I bet anything they knew Nick. Has Nick seen or been talking to anyone out of the ordinary lately? Anyone new?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly meeting someone there to interview for a story...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Ага. Ну да.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Полиция.
Gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Ну и чё там у нас далее?
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Ага. Быстро мы сюда прилетели. В эту хижину.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's he doing here?
Костерок здесь.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Да. Прикольно. Ух, какая красота. Обалденно. Конечно, YouTube это не покажет, как я вижу, но очень красиво. Ладно, погнали. Не помню, какая там графика у меня на игре стоит. Ультра или высокая. Ну, в общем. Букашка.
How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I love
Блин,
you,
ничего не нажал что-то.
you're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kinda dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kinda sounds like you really want to be a journalist.
Huh.
Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Да блин, пусть скажем правду. Сказать правду.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked. Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's...
Зато мы ее остановили.
see if you've kept anything
Обыскать
hidden out
хижину.
here, Nick.
Так, ну вот мы уговорили ее не покидать город.
John always liked bugs. We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Так,
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
О, календаря нету. Удочки. Что в шкафу?
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Открыть дверь зачем? Пока не надо.
No
Обыскать.
keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Ага. Чё это? Да, блядь, что это за беспредел? С каким углом это смотреть?
Man, Bug
Неужели?
certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Ага. Букашка вырастет.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me.
Ага.
With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Да-да-да. Так, ладно. Нашел? Вот он ключ.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Что здесь? Природа. Отлично. Прикольно, чё? Прикольненько. Так.
Tell a
Комиксы.
3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Ага. Хорошо. Так. Ага. Так, так. Расследование продолжается. Что это у нас здесь?
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
Ага. Здесь что? А, посидеть. Ха-ха-ха.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood.
Ну да.
Things like this can really make you feel isolated. Make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Шкафчик надо проверить. Пойдем шкафчик проверять. Вставай. Уйти. В общем, все тут осмотрели. Ха. Надо шкафчик осмотреть. Так. Красиво здесь, да? Что здесь у нас?
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
Ага. Это точно. Так, шкаф. Изучить. Ружье.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up.
Ага. Понятно. Статья. Что там?
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Ага. Ого. Понятно. Хм. Так. Назад. Так, что там он еще лежит у него? Дай-ка посмотрю. Записулька. Календарь, вот он. Тот самый календарь, наверное. Ага. Числа какие-то.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Ага. Понятно. Вот и все. Здесь осмотрели. Здесь у нас что это?
Prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
Ага.
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Так, забрали.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Жесть. Жесть, жесть, жесть. Так, это мы видели. Значит, наверх. Вот сюда. Записка какая-то с загадкой, что ли.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Не знаю. Гостиница какая-то.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Ага. Изучить. Календарь. Статья. Ну и что статья?
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Угу. Ну да. Что дальше? Так, 3 улики лежат.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Угу. Блин, не то сделал. Сейчас мы изучим. Угу. И какая-то гусеница тут. Что за гусеница? Вот это интересно.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Гусеница какая-то. Интересно. Загадки поперли. Гусеница, ага.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Угу. Так, на этом все. Всем пока. Подумаем потом.